I was about to say, man, this thing act like it didn't want to go live just now. Sheesh. Peace, peace, peace. What's up with everybody, man? What's going on? We got another Thursday night live. Let's go ahead and mute that. Hit that like button. Shout out to everybody in YouTube land, everybody on Facebook as well. Hit that like button. It's a rainy day out here in the low country. Let me know where everybody is checking in from this evening. You got a whopping 3 people in the chat. Let me bring my mic here closer. How does my voice sound, guys? Oh, we made it. We finally made it up to the 27 people. The routine 28, 29 people. Hit that like button. Guys, if you for those of you who on YouTube, you notice if you're not subscribed to the channel, you can't comment. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Checking in from the Windy City. I'm gonna give some shout outs. Age, sex, location. Y'all know what it is. Drop it. Drop it in the comments below. Let me pull this down so I got more. So I got a little more room in my so it's focused on me and not so much the mic. You know, sometimes it is. So I'm gonna give some shout outs. Age, sex, location. You guys know if you got anything to say, feel free to call in. The link is pinned in the chat. How many people? Let me check on Facebook real quick. I see some of your questions. I'm just letting everybody get checked in here, so I know where everybody's fellowshipping from. Let me see if I can drop this in the chat. Let me go ahead and comment. I'll go ahead and put it in Facebook. Go ahead and put the link in Facebook here. All right, so the link should be in Facebook, guys. If you guys are interested. We got a whopping 7 people on Facebook. Okay. Las Vegas in the building. We got Ohio in the building. Yep, ASL. That's right. We're old school, guys. Dothan, Alabama. Shout out to Dothan, Alabama. Shout out to Dothan, Alabama, if you will. I don't think I'm gonna need to be pressing it. I'm gonna keep this keyboard in my lap. I need one of those retractable keyboards here. Flint, Michigan. Not Flint. Not really on other platforms. Just Facebook. Yeah, I noticed the older crowd is typically on Facebook, And I appreciate my older crowd that's on Facebook because you guys are loyal. Not to say that everybody on YouTube isn't loyal, but you know, Alabama. Can you guys hear me pretty good? I don't want to have the mic right up in the camera. Stacktown in the building. Arizona. Do you smoke? No, I don't smoke. I just be doing this just because I don't hardly go live, man. I just be doing this just to chop it up with you guys for the fans for sure. Hit the like button. Somebody asked about Bronny James. I don't care about Bronny James. I don't anybody who whether it be LeBron or anybody who's basically like you guys worship. I'm completely against that. When you guys start worshiping people and You know their stats more than you know your own credit score and your kids' teachers. If you know these people's stats and you don't know your kids' teachers' names and you don't know what your credit score is for all three credit bureaus, you hustling backwards. All these dudes be quoting LeBron stats and know exactly how he likes it with Savannah in the bed and all kind of stuff like that, man. It's you guys are, I don't know. I've never been a fanboy type of person that does stuff. I don't have beautiful skin. This is a filter. My skin is okay. This is just a filter. It's not a light skin filter either. Like I was saying to y'all ladies, to the ladies on Facebook, and you guys should know by now, man. I say a lot of stuff for engagement on the book because I know y'all fall for it. And the quickest way to trigger a lot of y'all women is to just bring up a wig. You bring up a wig and they get triggered real fast. You know what I mean? What's the topic? Did you read the title of the video? Man, you guys be killing me. What's the topic? The topic's the title of the video. That's the topic. I did a reel, right? I do reels every day on Facebook. On a lot of my reels, it says watch the full video on my page. Don't you know you'll have somebody come in and say, "Where can I watch the full video?" I, boy, I'll be like, "Man, y'all want everything handed to you, bro. You want everything handed to you." Yeah, can you give me some money? Give you some money. Yeah, give me some money. What you gonna do for me? Man, I'm not gonna do nothing for you, man. But can you just give me some money? I had a lady, man. I had a lady ask me and this is, you guys know I used to do credit once upon a time, right? And what I know about my people, and I'm just gonna say it, you know what I'm saying, is that my people like free stuff. My people love free stuff. And if you running a business, they still want free stuff. You know what I'm saying? And if you tell them, yeah, you, how dare you charge me? You charging me? You charging me? Then they'll bring up all the issues they have. I got this, I got that, I got 10 kids, I got such and such. I got back pain. I'm on a limited income. I can't pay you or whatever, but I need you to do this for me. I'll never understand that, bro. And they want you to feel sorry, but they got a wig on. That's crazy. Or just got their hair done. Or wearing some J's. I'll never understand that. You mean to tell me I gotta pay you? So if I want you to do a service for me, I have to pay you? I'm just looking at this post. I told the ladies to drop a selfie with their best wig, and they just came to it. You know what I'm saying? New Zealand. What's the skinny? What's the skinny, my brother? What's the skinny? They be asking, can I get a free haircut? Just give me a free haircut, man. Just I know you got kids and bills, and I know you went through some stuff, but I just need a free haircut. Hola, hola. It's me, Little C. Hello there. How are you? Good evening. I know, man. That's why I mentioned the barber stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how you made it to this page. It just randomly popped up. But I guess I got a lot of people who follow me from my personal page on here. You know, they keep me at 30, and that's including what is this? How many we got on Facebook? So that's 9 people. So really, it's only like 21 people on YouTube. That's crazy, man. You're 57 and you've never worn wigs, false eyelashes, or fake nails. Probably the Gen X in me just wasn't raised that way. I'm gonna hold you to that. So when you get into the late 60s and 70s, don't start throwing on those wigs with the flower hat. And there is a lot of older women up in here. I know people on YouTube like, what are you talking about? I know y'all can't see the people commenting on on Facebook. All right, man. I've been on here 10 minutes. What other questions y'all got before I get up out of here? I got a ribeye to make. It's Carrie. I don't get it. You want an old cougar, man? Hey, you almost 50, my boy. You know what I'm saying? You was raised by white parents in Oregon. That's what's up. Shout out to the all the black folks out in Oregon. I saw your video intro. You went Umrah. Yes, I went Umrah. What branch of the military you served? How do you know I was in the military? If you know I was in the military, you know what branch I was in. But just for brevity's sake, you know, I was in the army, United States Army. I post a lot on your channel. That's what's up. Gratitude for posting a lot on my channel. It helps the algorithm and it helps me get paid. Shout out to you. But would it be even better if you drop a super chat or some money every now and then? That'll be even better. Or you just become a subscriber. Guys, it's only 99 cents. You can subscribe to the channel. Whether you're on Facebook, you can subscribe to my Facebook channel for 99 cents. Or on YouTube, you can subscribe for 99 cents. It's easy like Sunday morning and shoplifting. You know. That, that's what. Is that 3 cents a day? Is that what that is? Yeah, it's like 3 cents a day, right? Yeah. So for 3 cents a day, you can feed JR. 3 cents a day. And I can keep bringing y'all this great content and giving a platform for you ladies to drop your selfies with wigs, you know. Why don't the pop balloon contestant not like each other? Seems like people on the same level. It's entertainment. This is all entertainment. People, you know, people just on the show to roast each other. It makes for good entertainment. That's why you're watching it. You don't understand what's the big deal about women wearing wigs. Okay. Yep. I'm in the UK. Your video on Black Brits was a bit harsh. There's a lot of miscommunication between British Black and African Americans, I think. No, but British blacks only talk about American culture. You know, other than that, you really don't have much to talk about. I'm not trying to be funny, but that's just what it is. British black people are imitating Americans. Africans in on the continent. Tyreek Nasheed said this the other day too. You know, Africans on the continent are imitating Americans. It's not the other way around. We're not imitating Africans and we're not imitating Brits. You know what I mean? So is it the was it last when was the debate? Was the debate was the debate was it last night or is it tonight? When is that debate? When is the Trump and Biden debate? Oh shit, is it live tonight? It's tonight. Oh yeah. The details. What time is it going? What time is it? What time is the Trump debate? Oh, 9 at 9 o'clock. Oh yeah. 9 p.m. I definitely have my ribeye done by then. Cool, man. That's what's up. Why do you always have a filter on your face? I don't know. That's just how my camera is. Why are you always watching? Are you a man or a woman? Why are you worrying about what a man's doing? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Why did your camera have a filter, JR? Manly. I don't know what happened to those individuals. Not most men, all men. You never heard a man say, "Oh, I just love that woman with a wig on and makeup." You never heard a man say that. Women wear wigs and makeup for other women. Women get BBLs for other women. In the UK, the black people here are from West Africa, East Africa, and Caribbean. Yeah, that's the only place black people come from outside of the states. You just named off Africa and the Caribbean. That's where black folks come from. Yeah. Why you watching, JR? Felons can't vote. Hmm. I'm a felon. I didn't know I was a felon. That's news to me. Oh my goodness. I guess you got some attention. But I feel like you don't need it and it's weird. Thank you, Dr. Nicole. And they got to see you in person. Just hit them with the separate ways. Yeah, I don't know where they got that felon stuff from. That's crazy. And if I was a felon, what's wrong with that? You got felons that can still vote. What's wrong with being a felon? Donald Trump's a felon, isn't he? And he gonna be the president, right? Trump's a felon and he about to be president. So I mean, but yeah, no, I'm not a felon. Good job though. If you thought that was gonna be a insult, but you know what the funny thing is, you're watching a felon. The felon isn't watching you. Even if that was the case, right? JR, you're a felon, but I'm watching you. Oh man, I haven't been following the pop the balloon guy's allegations. You know, I haven't been following him, so I don't really know what's going on. Somebody fill me in on what's going on with the pop the balloon guys and the allegations. Thank you, thank you. Which parent did you get your eye color from? You don't ask me about like how to make some money. You know what I'm saying? How can I get over heartbreak? How can I get a second chance at love? You know what I'm saying? You want to ask me something like that? You know, I don't know which parent that I got this eye color from. I don't know. What's it called? What's that chart? Was it called the punit? What is it called? That you can that has a recessive and the you can kind of tell all that stuff. I don't know. You guys who've been through biology and all that probably can chime in on what that is. Don't say he gonna win with the whole world suffered last time, please. I beg. And I don't even live in America. So why are you speaking on American politics? I mean, I know America runs the world, for lack of a better term, but why are you speaking on who the president is? Because I guess it does affect the rest of you guys, right? You don't live in America. So Biden should be the next president? I said ask anything. That don't mean I'm gonna answer everything. Ask me no questions, I tell you no lies. GoFundMe, multiple X's came out that he was the A word. Oh man. Every time you blow up, man, if you blow up in any way, shape, or form, you're gonna have some folks coming out saying some stuff. How do you define happiness and have you found it? Happiness is progression, and progression is happiness. That's how I define happiness. Happiness is progression, and progression is happiness. America sneezes and the whole world gets cold. Yep. Everybody wants to come to America too. You're a female who's been heartbroken recently. What do I do to show him I was the one? He broke your heart and you still trying to show him you were the one? Come on, baby. Evidently you weren't the one. How can you tell somebody that they're the one? So if I walk up to you and say I was the one, you just supposed to believe it? You can't tell somebody that you're the one. You think you're the one, and you may be right. You are the one, just not for him, or her, or it wasn't him, right? Yep. Nobody cares about the sky, eye color, skipping generations and stuff like that. Y'all be worrying about the wrong stuff. How do I get my baby to get blue eyes? How do I get my baby to get some good hair? My baby's gonna have some good hair, you know. I want my baby to have light eyes. I want my baby to have good hair. Is it your birthday? I'm 35. Explain. I can't explain why you're 35. Congratulations to you. You live to be 35. Good stuff. That's good for you. No, you can't. Y'all get too caught up in trying to convince people to be with you. Why would you want to convince somebody to be with you? If you have to convince somebody to be with you, then it's not supposed to be. Please be with me. Please be with me. Please be with me. I was the one. I was the one. How could you not know? How do you know that you're the one? That man probably was. And let me stop because I might get you might start getting too disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Evidently, you weren't the one. You know, the person who gets dumped is always the one that is gets obsessed. Rejection breeds obsession. So you got dumped, so you're obsessed now. If you dumped him, you would have the power. You would have the you would have the power if you dropped him like he was hot, you know. But he dumped you, so now you're just like, and women don't like getting dumped. Women can't take rejection in general. Should a person stay after infidelity? Yep, if they paying the bills. What do you think about Diddy? I don't. I don't. Please stay with me. Please don't go. Y'all just don't be knowing. Heartbreak is a somebody's doing you a favor. Alright, so we have been on here like 30 minutes. Did I make any money yet? No, I haven't made any money. Yeah, I'm just doing this. I'm just doing this for the fans, man. Yeah, you can incorporate your children in your build as long as they're under 18. As long as they're Do you have any advice on incorporating our children over 18 into our business and receiving credit? Yeah, at that point, I mean, you can have your kids work for you if they're under 18, but once they're over 18, yeah, they got to be a full-on employee, you know. Because you can't claim, as far as deductions, you can't claim kids over 18 unless they're going to school, unless they're going to college. So that's whatever, as a business, that you would do for an employee as a write-off, then you have to do the same thing. Have some dignity. Oh man, this is gonna be good tonight. 9 o'clock. Yo, I asked about remote phone jobs. Disregard what I asked about your eye color. If you're trying to get this eye color, they got procedures that you can do, you know. Or if you're trying to or if you want your kids to have a certain eye color, you know what I'm saying? You could but y'all be doing extreme stuff anyway. Tell your kid like, hey, I because it's a 2%. What is it? 2%. This is a recessive trait. It's a 2% chance or whatever, as far as a kid getting it or whatever. I'm not trying to make myself seem special, but I think it's very difficult, you know, to try unless both parents have it, obviously. But if you want your kids, I'm no ain't no disregard now. We still going. You brought it back up. If you want your kids to have this eye color, tell them wait till they grow up and have the procedure. Thank you, Tina G. Thank you. How do I enjoy being in Charleston as a man of color? Why Charleston? Hmm. It's where my family's at. Charleston's great. You hope all is well. I dumped him because all I asked what time was coming to pick me up for our date. My understanding a date is not a date without confirming the time. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You just came in and just made a statement. That's not a question. Unless you said something earlier, but you just said hello, all is well, just out the blue. Best supplements for your liver. Um, there's one called, water. You can I think what is it? Glycine. You can take glycine. I think glycine detoxes the liver. Or is it inositol? Is it inositol? It's either inositol or glycine. Let me see. Inositol. Yeah, so inositol, if I'm saying that right, inositol is good for the liver. Good for detoxing the liver. And milk thistle. Milk thistle for sure. There you go. Inositol and milk thistle. Get you some of that right now. Enos, how's it going, bro? Yes. All is well. You got a 45-year-old honey dip from 45-year-old honey dip from Newark, Brick City. Shout out. Family in North Charleston, and they're very ghetto. Sorry to hear that. Hmm. It'll get better. And don't drink alcohol if you want your liver to be healthy. Don't take Tylenol. Don't take aspirin. Don't take a lot of medication. You know, this is true. Don't do any of those things. What else we got, man? It's 30 minutes. I don't even have my banner at the bottom. I thought I had it. I must have clicked off it. Yeah, I'll be giving all the. I'm like one of the only people be giving all these free shout outs. Has everybody joined? Has everybody become a subscriber yet? No? You're nervous to ask anything else? Yeah. It's all good. You'll get over it. You'll feel better in the morning. What advice do you have for a minority business owner? Make a good product. Make a good product and promote it. How'd you get into YouTube? Uh, divorce. That's how I got into YouTube. I have dry humor. I didn't know that. I got into YouTube on a suggestion after a divorce. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely one for a minority. Give good customer service. Sheesh. Am I covering the debate tonight? Nope, definitely not. I'm a felon. Remember, you're a felon. You can't watch the debate. Man, they telling me I'm a felon. Sheesh. Good night. Almost 10 years ago. Almost 10 years ago. Sheesh. All right, almost 7:45. Indeed, one hundo. As a veteran, you want some business stuff, you can book a consultation. You know what I'm saying? If you want some extended advice, feel free to book a consultation. What other things do you like to do as far as occupations? Occupations? Has anyone started recognizing me? Yeah, I get recognized every now and then. Not a lot. What do I like to do as far as occupations? Not sure what that means. If not, they will. Why will they? Did I go viral or something? Something happened I don't know about? Thanks, thanks, thanks. I don't have any other jobs. Real estate. I like doing real estate. There you go. That's a good one. Any fan stories? Okay, I'm just trying to see if this thing is it focusing on me or this mic? Jobs and gigs. Yeah. Well, I think this is it for me for the night. You know, are you single? Yes. What you think about Charles and Miss Netta? I don't. I'm not a fan, even though I don't even think I covered that foolishness, but I'm not a fan of the soap opera of male cheek clapping. You know, you male cheek clapping fans. And y'all know who the biggest supporters of male cheek clapping. Um, the biggest supporters of male cheek clapping. Excuse me. Any wild ex girlfriend stories you want to share? Yeah, they're all on my YouTube story times. You want to watch those? Go on YouTube story times to check those out. I got a playlist called YouTube story times, so you can check that out. That's where you can view all of that. I don't need to say we already know who are the biggest supporters of that. Who is Miss Accountability? Dude did an interview and debunked everything. I have no clue who is the queen of account that queen of accountability. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I'm not from the Chucktown. I just live in Chucktown. Yeah, I saw a lot of people. Was it yesterday? A lot of people did a video on that, um, on him, on the pot the balloon situation. But whatever's gonna get clicks. So yeah, I think he had a good performance on the show, and that was good enough for me. Do you personally know a lot of YouTubers? No, but I will be July 4th, 5th. I will be in Atlanta at the podcast summit. If a lot of you guys want to you know, pull up, definitely do that. You'll have a lot of podcasters out there at the podcast summit next week, July 4th and 5th. Let me explain something to you guys. Mostly everything you see on social media is fake. All the videos you see a lot of times that I'm doing commentary and reaction to, it's fake. They're skits. Okay. So I'm not trying to be funny or whatever, but these are skits. Like you asking me to do a follow up on the husband and wife that wouldn't clean. It's fake. It's a skit. A lot of this stuff is skits. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff is content creators doing this content to put on a show for you guys. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's I mean, I know if I don't know, please stay safe on these YouTube streets. He tried maybe to debunk a little. Apparently, he was using another company's plumbing photos for advertisement. I did notice that you have a very, very light, cute Southern accent. Wow. Oh man. I got a Southern accent, guys. I didn't know that. Very interesting. Last time I heard I had a Southern accent was when I was living in California. And I was like, I have a Southern accent? They were like, yeah. I'm like, okay. You kind of look Middle Eastern. I don't know if anyone has told you that. Nope, never heard it. Never heard it. Choo 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 choo. Middle Eastern, now Spanish. Please expound, May Mosley. What do you mean by Spanish? I want to hear this. You look Spanish. Me? From Spain? I look like I'm from Spain. Have you ever seen anyone from Spain before? Hmm? Have you ever seen a Spaniard before? Hmm? I look Spanish. What does a Spanish person look like? What do Spanish people look like? A military accent? Man, I'm hearing all kind of crazy stuff tonight. There's a military accent? Hmm. Military accent? I'm gonna have to look that one up. I never heard that one in my life. A military accent. Goodness. You look Spanish, so I look like I'm from Spain. Mm. I'm a Spaniard with a military accent that favors a Middle Eastern. He's a Spaniard. Antonio Banderas. He's from Barcelona. No, he's from Andalusia. Can someone please tell the people who keep asking what's the topic? Can somebody fill them in? Because I don't think that this video has a title to it. I don't think this live stream has a title to it. So can someone please fill the people in on what's the topic for tonight? Please fill them in on what's the topic for tonight, because this video does not have a title to it. Tell them what the topic of the video is, because I don't think they read the title of the video. Please read it to them. You've got that Mediterranean look. That's Spain, Southern Europe to Middle East. The Mediterranean Sea. Mediterranean Sea.
Flights from Charleston to the Mediterranean Sea leaving July 13th and coming back July 17th start at $5,637. The shortest flight is about 32 hours and 40 minutes long. You can choose different Now they say I look East African. So I'm Spanish with a military accent, with a little bit of Middle Eastern, and with a little bit of Middle East and some East African. Man, you guys are all over the place. Sheesh. He's East African, guys, with a military accent, with a little bit of Middle East and a little bit of Spanish. A little bit of Spanish. A little bit of Spanish. Yemen is technically the Middle East, but I got you. Oh, man. The Spanish person just disappeared. You know what I mean? Just because you speak Spanish doesn't make you Spanish. Just because I speak English doesn't make me English. I'm not British. Even though I got some British in my family tree. I see you, Chuck the Deuces. There you go. He's Spanish. He's British. He's British. He speaks English, so he's British. Ah. I don't look African American. What does an African American look like? Please expound. What does an African American look like? Any other questions other than my looks? Indeed, indeed, indeed. Drop a super chat and I'll show you my socks. It's gonna cost you $10. Drop $10 in the super chat. I'll show you my socks. I'm answering questions. You asking me to do physical labor and you ain't trying to pay? $10. You can see the socks. Sheesh. Yeah, it's always this weirdo coming in here, um, talking about feet. You know, I've already answered. How did you start your YouTube career? You can pay me if you want that question answered. I've already answered that. Was you in Afghanistan? Why are you asking me if I was in Afghanistan? That's a random place to ask somebody if they was in Afghanistan. So either you already know the answer to that, because I don't know why you're asking that question. Yeah, I just drop the super chat and we'll show you the socks. Drop $10 in the super chat. We'll show you the socks, bro. You weirdo. How many years should someone date before getting married? A year. If you ask that question again about the socks, and I don't see a super chat, I'm blocking you. Straight up. I don't really keep track of what's going on politically in California. You know, just to be honest with you. I think if you live there, then that's cool, you know, but I'm more concerned about the state that I stay in or states I'm staying in and nationally and taxes. You know, I leave y'all California folks to live that great lifestyle. You know,
What's my opinion on Fanny and Nathan? I've done 2 videos on those. You can check them out. Would you get married again for the right price? All right, so we got like 5 more minutes, then we're out of here. You gotta get ready for this hilarious debate tonight. Everybody moving to Florida. That's right. Florida's where it's at. No income tax. Shoot. Stand your ground. Shoot. Beautiful weather. Shoot. Are there red flags worth ignoring? Because we all have them. Now, that is a very subjective question. You know. Again, you're like the 5th people asked me about that pop the balloon guy, 5th or 6th. I don't have any thoughts on that because I didn't watch any of that stuff, so I don't have an opinion on that. Texas, it's a lot of states that don't have income tax. There's probably what, like at least 12 states, if I'm not mistaken. Hey Google, how many states don't have income tax?
According to TurboTax, Intuit, 8 U.S. states currently have no state income tax whatsoever: Alaska, Florida, Nevada, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Washington, and Wyoming. New Hampshire, the 9th state on our list, only taxes interest and dividend income.
Wow. Well, there you have it, guys. You know, I've only lived in one of those, and that was Washington State. But now I'm like, man, it says 8 here, but then it turns around and says 9. What's the 9th? Sheesh, I'm trying to keep some of my money. Cost of living isn't high in Florida. Depends on where you're at. I think even in Miami, cost of living isn't that high. You know. Can a man date a woman who makes more money than him and feel okay about it? I'm pretty sure he can. Oh man, didn't the cost of living go up everywhere? For sure. Who do you think will win? Trump's gonna win. What are you talking about? Who do you think is gonna win? Are you serious? There ain't no think. Trump is gonna win. What are you talking about? I'm just saying, it's that question. I know you asking. I'm just saying. I mean, I think we all know, even though some people may be in denial, I think we all know Trump is gonna win. What will be the impact of him winning? Hey man, Trump said he's gonna be doing some great things. You know what I'm saying? Trump said he gonna reverse some stuff. You feel me? Trump said he gonna be kicking some folks out. you know. I don't want to make this about politics, man. Politics is, you guys need to worry about your own household politics first. You know, especially if your house is in disarray. That's what you need to get in order. Instead of worrying about who's going to take your benefits.
GR, they're going to take my benefits.
Oh, man.
GR, they're going to kick me out of the country. If he wins, we're all gone. We're doomed.
Oh, man. You know, there's a video that I always play, right? And I always play, I always reference. And Grant Cardone, he said, what's the video? I think I got it on here. Let me see if I can play it real quick. He talks about the people, kind of like the wealthiest people in the states, or who are doing the best, the ethnic group who's doing the best. Those groups really don't vote. You know, and they're not concerned about a lot of these things. They just making their bread and staying out the way. You know what I'm saying? And they're basically just doing better than everybody else. These top two ethnic groups, you know, but they're taking care of their own communities, you know. Meanwhile, everybody else arguing and all this other stuff, worrying about what everybody else is doing. They taking care of their own communities. Do you agree or don't agree with polygamy? I believe that consenting adults should do what consenting adults want to do. Do I agree with the passport movement? I believe that you should go wherever you feel, wherever you're celebrated. I've had my passport for 22 years. Hey, if you leave America, leave America. You got people fleeing to come here. I don't think they have an issue with America. If they're fleeing to come here, that should tell you something. But people is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? No, I got you, brother. You asking questions. I'm answering your questions. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to keep it simple and funky. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just, giving you these $1,000 answers. Yeah, because polygamy's wrong because men are objectifying these hoes and all. Come on, man. And the ladies, if the ladies start getting into it, they got 10 dudes squirting in them all in one night and all this stuff. And a woman can't handle 10 dudes. It's just, yo, if they're all consenting adults, I mean, Gerard, that's the end of society if they do that. We already are in a polygamous society. It's just not legal. You know? Dudes got side chicks, dudes got side women, got baby mamas on the side, all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So folks is fleeing to come in this country, and y'all talking about somebody, man, listen. You think people fleeing to come here think if Trump is president or not? Just let me in, Morosoka. That's what Michael Blackson said. Just let me in, Morosoka. Because they hustle. They hustling. They don't care about none of that. Sure, they're going to take my benefits. The problem with Western society is too much freedom. That's the problem with Western society. It's too much freedom. Stick around because they got history. Dying to get to the US. Just let me into the States. Let me into the States, Morosoka. Definitely too much women for too much freedom for women, but it's just too people have too much freedom overall, you know. And that goes for men too. That's why crime is where it's at now. That's why drug use is where it's at now. That's why capitalism is where it's at now, you know, because it's a lot of freedoms afforded to people. That's why diseases is where it's at now. It's freedom. You go to countries where it's more, even though there's corruption everywhere. You go to countries where it's not so many freedoms and liberties. You don't have a lot of the same issues. At least it's not rampant. So that is the price of freedom, unfortunately. And it's not just a woman thing. I'm not gonna blame it all on women. Yep. My ancestors built this country. They don't need for me to flee and say, I'm selling my house and going to Mexico. I'm selling my house and going here. I'm going there. Now, it's nothing wrong with living there part-time. No, but I'm not about to, you know, renounce my citizenship and all this stuff. I've served my country in a combat zone, veteran of a foreign war. You give men freedom, it's a natural balance. I mean, you can challenge it, man, but there's a lot of stuff going on because of the freedoms that men have. You know, men are able to do things and get away with stuff because of freedom. But yeah, it's just if you don't, but that's the difference. If you don't feel the same, it's a difference of opinion. Doesn't bother me. Give you an example. Like people can pay themselves out of, they can pay to get out of trouble because of freedom. You can pay to get out of trouble. Hate, bigotry, and all these other things are allowed to run rampant because of freedom. Men are committing unspeakable acts because of freedom. You know. Yeah. Yeah, I only got 24 people in here. All right, man. We need to wrap it up and get up out. Definitely freedom of speech. I always say, man, if you don't like women that much, you can always get with a man. You don't have to deal with a woman. If you don't like women that much, you can always get with a man. True story. If you don't like women, you can get with a man. There's plenty of swinging, you know what's, and hard legs and sausage fest going on all over. There's plenty of dudes willing to support you in your endeavors. Ready for them cheek clapping marathons. Mm, 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 mm. If you hate women that much, you can get with a man. I'm telling you, that might be the best thing that ever happened to you. Sheesh. Plenty of sausage fest. There's a sausage fest going down every night of the week where you're totally invited. You're totally invited. You can always find somebody there. Oh, you don't even got to ask Diddy. You'll get plenty of numbers there, and you'll get some equality. You don't have to worry about women. You do not have to worry about women. You can just deal with dudes. Everything can be fair, equal, all that other stuff, and you don't even have to deal with women. Don't even look at women. Don't even don't even worry about OnlyFans with women. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. If you want to be in a place, then you need to go to the east. Yeah, if you need to go, you need to go to the east. If you want to be where women don't have, the freedoms, they aren't running rampant like that. You need to go to the east. Where there's still patriarchal societies, if you will, and these women, these 304s aren't running rampant. Get it sexy, yeah. Where the sexy red doesn't reign supreme. But wherever you go, you still gonna find wigs, though. You're not gonna be able to escape the wigs. I'm just telling you. There's still gonna be wigs and lashes. So, hey, you can't do this here. You can't do this. This country would have to have a complete overhaul. That's not going on here. It's too much money. Yeah, weaves and sandals, man. You can't. That's not gonna change here, man. This is the new Roman Empire. And it just has to work its course. This is the new Roman Empire. Hmm. I don't even know why I'm still in this live stream, man. I guess it's just for the fans. Just for the fans, I guess. That is correct. I heard that right before the Roman Empire fell, the society looked like how ours looks. Every empire looks like how ours is going before it falls. Prostitution runs rampant. Capitalism at an all-time high. Several other stuff I could get into, you know. But hey, I'll let y'all worry about that. I'm just trying to make a couple dollars, man, and stay out the way. Man. And then what? Yeah. That's that Jeezy right there. And then what? Yep, that's what I'm trying to do. Get out the way. I don't need to go to the east. You need to go to the east, brother. I'm just going to the east to visit and maybe invest in some property. But no, you can go to the east, man. You can have it. This is my homeland. You can go to the motherland. What you consider the motherland, this is my mother. This is the motherland here in the United States. Y'all need to stop caring about stuff and people that don't care about you. Well, you don't need to do anything. Let me stop that. I shouldn't have said that. Sorry. Worry about your own family. Sometimes y'all go to these places, these people just want to use you for what you got, use you for your resources. That's no different than here in the States. Anyway, man, let me get up off here. I gotta, cook me up this ribeye before this debate tonight. You know, do what makes you feel good, man. You know, but you guys have been great, man. You know, I just do just to chop it up with you guys. I know it's, you guys ask questions and you feel like I may be roasting you, but it's all in good fun, man. You know, yeah, enjoy. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, subscribe to the page. It's only 99 cents. Doesn't cost you a thing. I'm about to have a private Facebook group for the subscribers only. So make sure you guys subscribe on and I'll be putting out some different content, doing live streams, discussing some more stuff. So, I'll catch you guys then.